Hi everybody, Jim here from the Tyler's Tools, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I've got a rather specialist piece of equipment that is tucked away in the back of the Raimondi brochure, and it's called the Compass. The Compass is designed to cut big circles, quadrants and semicircles in large format slabs. It comes, as you see it here, it's got a suction cup on the bottom, it's got a guide bar which has a measure on it, and then it has the cutting tool with the diamond, or I should say the tungsten wheel here on the end. It's very simple to assemble. You've got a little plate here which tucks inside the main housing of the body of the plunge cutter, and that's designed to allow the screw not to damage the rail when you move it up and down the sliding scale there. So it fits in here. So it just tucks inside, and then on the top there's a little arrow indicator so that when you put this onto the bar it lines up with the numbers on the scale rule. Okay, so you tighten it up with the little knob on the back, and this is used on the top to apply the pressure when you're creating the scribe. So to mark a tile out in the centre, I've put a crosshair line from the bottom edge and from the side, and I've set where the lines cross is where we want to put the centre of the circle, and on the edge of this suction cup you'll see there are 3 little slots. So you line those slots up with the lines that I've put onto the slab, and you lock it down. Now I want to do a 600 hole, so obviously the radius for the 600 hole will be 300. Slide this little scribing tool with the arrow to the 300 mark, and tighten the screw up, and you'll notice there I've put the 300 line on the tile parallel to the centre line here, and it's absolutely spot on. Then you just weigh on, scribe all the way around, and then that gives you your circle to break out. I'll show you how to do that later on in the video. Now the second thing is to do the corners and to do this quadrant detail or a semicircle. I have to move the position of the top rail, so I'm going to do that now and come back to you in a second. So the device comes with an Allen key, which is always located here in the centre of the suction cup. It's on a little plastic toggle, and you can keep that there safe for the next time you want to adjust it. You just put that to one side. So to do the quarter circles or the half circles, you need to adjust the rotating arm. So we undo the screw at the back, and we swing this out, and we reposition the screw in the countersunk hole that you see underneath the bar. All this is doing is it's changing the fulcrum point of the actual compass head. So that's that done. So to do a quadrant cut on the corner, line the edges of the suction cup up on both sides, and we've got this point marker here on the back edge that you line up with the very corner of the slab. Once you've done that, you can lock it down. Now, depending on what size of cut you want to do, because we've changed the fulcrum point, you need to add 80mm onto the marker. So basically, so if you wanted a 300mm cut, it would be 380 on the marker, or on the scale rule I should say. So we've got 380 there now, and that would be 300 exactly. So to prove the theory, I've got the tape measure, upside down I know, but you'll see it says 380 on here and 300 on the rule. Okay, so do the scribe, put the weight on, swing it round as we did with this full circle. So the same principle would apply when doing a half circle. The point is exactly lined up with the edge of the slab. That will measure 300 here, 380 on the scale, and come round to be 300 here. So put the weight on and scribe all the way around. Okay, I don't know if you can see the pencil line here or not, but I've put that on to replicate the scribe. I didn't want to physically do the scribe because I want to use this piece of tile again. But the principle now is that you take the suction cup and the swinging arm off, and you would grind in segments all the way to the scribed line. Then these pieces will break out very easily, and if you want to, you can just tie them with a diamond pad or maybe a polishing pad on a grinder. With the one that would be the semicircle, that will just break out with the normal breaker as we would do for a straight cut.